Yes, another drift trike. This is actually a project for my department in the company I work in. I have built this is electric drift trike, still work in progress, as you may notice. Pretty standard components. We have a front end out of BMX cut. We have rear tires from a supercart, really wide. Yes, it's missing a pipe. I have that also. It won't be actually PVC, I think it will be polyethylene pipe. Rear axle made out of the tube. It's actually hollow in the middle to keep the weight down. We have front light, nice LED one. I'm missing the front brake, still need to buy that and install it. We have pegs for putting your legs on. In the front we have a small LCD display. It will display state of charge and probably some other things. It's 3D printed housing, aluminum bracket to hold it, and I put the wiring inside the main tube to hide it, also have it nice and clean. The color is some blue with pearl, I think. Very, very, very beautiful in person. Here I have made an additional spacer to clear the display unit. Really tight. And here you can see we have a connectors for the gas, which is here on top, pretty standard, and for the front light, so that will go here. Okay, front box. It actually houses the electronics. We have Arduino inside that's controlling. That's actually a link between the gas and the motor controller. It's mounted on the carbon fiber plate to make it look nice. Yeah, this is not maybe that pretty. Connectors on the top. Main switch. Yeah, and let's remove this. This actually is IKEA seat. I bought really cheap. I couldn't find anything else. It has 4 screws underneath. Now it's not bolted, and 2 in the back here with some spacers. Okay, if we remove this, we can see the main thing. Okay, this is actually for the seat. Everything here, everything this whole frame is for the seat. Here we have a battery pack. It's in a composite housing. It has carbon fiber plate on the top. Don't worry, the plate has a few layers of insulation underneath for safety. We have a Toro Beast, how you call this thing? Inverter, motor controller unit, whatever. It's also on the nicely CNC machined carbon fiber bracket and bolted to this steel L profile. That's also the same used for mounting this battery pack. So now the battery pack is actually held down only by one big zip tie, but it will be held down by straps, which I already bought. We have here connections for the BMS, or actually it doesn't have a BMS, but when you charge it you need to have it connected to the BMS to even out the voltages on all the cells. Main positive and negative terminals here, so it's not now it's not connected, of course. It connects here to this Toro Beast, and the three standard ones output to the motor. Here is the main plate where you mount the motor and reduction, and I have it here just to show you. Let's remove these bolts. Okay, ta-da! It goes something like this. This is all CNC machined aluminum pieces bolted together. You can adjust the slack on the chain. It was initially it was double reduction. We have 3-to-1 reduction here and 4-to-1 reduction, here. Here is the main drive, the final drive is over the chain, and the first drive is over the belt, which is not installed here, and this red thing is actually the belt tensioner. Now the motor is not present here, obviously, because on the first test we managed to cook the motor, and that's why you have this yellowish thing here. Yeah, we had some motor, some RC motor on our hands, and we decided to try and see will it be enough. It had like 5 kilowatts peak, but probably very little torque, and yeah, we burned this thing up. So the plan for now is to source out bigger, more robust motor, and to also include another reduction, just to get this torque multiplied as much as possible. We are not aiming for some high speed with this, but yeah, we need torque definitely. And then, because the new motor will be much bigger than the old one, which was here, we will probably need to mount it outside here and make another plate and connect it all together and black magic, and it will work. Yeah, we'll see that. This is current status. The whole TrikE is really light if you take in account this huge battery and everything else. I didn't weigh it yet, but when we finish I will definitely weigh it. Most of you are probably be interested in the battery pack. I'll put some pictures in the end of the video how I made it, but it's really simple, nothing extraordinary inside. I used some second-hand Tesla battery cells. They were sourced out of module from the Electric Smart. Tesla did actually battery modules for that, or the whole battery pack for that first Electric Smart I think they are Panasonic, 2.8 amp hours, standard 18650 cells, and the specifications of the battery pack. I actually had to remind myself about the battery pack specifications. Yeah, I forgot. The battery pack specifications are 8 cells in series, which is actually the maximum this motor controller can take, and 12 cells in parallel. So that put us around 967 watt hours, so almost 1 kilowatt hour battery pack. This will give us enough range so we can drive without have to worrying about the battery pack that much. And to make things even better, we have another one battery pack the same as this, and it can be easily swapped in and out if you go somewhere and have a drift session and not have to worry about charging the battery pack. You can have one running and one charging. I think this will be that for now. When we progress with the project, I will do an update video on this.